Now we have one employee data fields, right? Employee table is there. Now, for example, if I want to identify, okay, today in Informatica, what we are going to learn is about a rank transformation. Okay. So I'll tell you how to use the rank transformation and how to get the result. Okay. So now you have this table. You have the data of the employees, right? So in this table, what you have, for example, let me take, you have first name, okay, last name,
Middle name.
okay, middle name is there, and then department name is there, salary is there. Okay. Now I want you to identify for each department what is the highest salary. How will you write the query in SQL? For each department, what is the highest salary?
Max salary.
Okay. So you have this data. Let me copy paste this query. Okay. You will write max salary. So what it will give? Select max salary from this table. So that means,
Table.
yes, employees table. So this employee table, it will check for this table to identify what is the maximum salary. Okay. To identify the maximum salary. That means it is checking for the entire table. That means your entire table is a group for you, right? Yes. Entire table is a group. So if you run this, what will happen? In the entire table, what is the maximum salary? So it is considering all of your data is a one group. But what is our requirement?
Maximum salary for
each department. What is the maximum salary? Correct? For each department, what is the maximum salary? So how will you identify? So here, each department is a group for you. Earlier, if you are writing, when you are writing this query, entire table is one group for you. So you are considering the entire table, and out of that, you are identifying what is the maximum salary. Right? Okay. Let me just to do this thing. Okay. Order by department name, for example. Okay. Department name. So you will get this data. Let me copy paste this. Okay. Let me copy paste this into an Excel. So now you have it. Okay. Expand your columns and then go here. Now see here, this is one department. All right. This is one department and this is another department, right?
Yeah.
And if you see executive is one department. So I'm just marking each and every department with some different color. Okay. Yeah. So SQL is very simple. So how you do manually, you have to just think of that and you try to write the query further. Okay. So you have finance, you have human resources. Okay. Then you have information services. Okay. And then you have marketing. Okay. You have marketing. And then you have sorry, we are having production. So till here we are having production. Okay. So all of this is production. And if you come here, what do you have? Production control is there, right? Yes. And then you have purchasing. Purchasing is a quality assurance. Okay. Quality assurance. Then research and development. And then you have sales, and then shipping and receiving. Okay, and then you have tools and design. So overall, now, if you want to identify what is the maximum salary here, how will you identify? You will go and check.
For
First,
each group by department.
Yeah. So here for each and when you do this, you are considering all of this data as a group. Okay.
Yeah.
All of this data is a group, and you are identifying what is the salary, maximum salary you have here. Okay.
Yeah.
If you see here, if you put a filter, you will get to know what are the different values you have, and then you can identify here. So it is starting from 100. What is the last salary you have? 29,600. So you can say like 29,600 is the maximum salary for these employees. So our requirement is for each department, what is the maximum salary?
We should group by department.
Yes. So you will consider each department as a group, because at department level, I want the maximum salary.
Maximum salary.
So it should be one group, and engineering should be one group. This is how your SQL will do when you are doing group by department. Okay. For this department, what is the maximum one? You have
21,600.
And for this, what is the maximum one?
27,400.
400. 27,400 is there. Okay. And then for this one, 14,400 is there. So like that, it will calculate for this group, for facilities and maintenance one group. So it will consider this as a group, and it will give, okay, this is my department, and this is the maximum salary. Okay. This is my maximum salary. And it will give, this is my department, and this is my maximum salary. Okay. Like this, it will give. So let's do where what we have to do? Group by department.
Name.
Right? So now it is giving the data. But do you know to which department this salary belongs to?
No, we should specify the department.
We have to add it in the select statement.
Select department
Name, maximum salary. Now it is giving for this department, this is the salary. For this department, this is the maximum salary. Right? Now I want to identify for this department with this salary who are there. Okay. I want to identify the employee name who is earning maximum salary in this particular department.
Okay.
How can I do that? Now you have this data, you know, okay, for this information services, you have 19,200, right? 19,200 is there. So if you go here, information services, 19,200. So the employees, this one, Peter. So like this, you have to identify. But how will you do that? How will you do that? So what you are doing first, you are identifying maximum salary, right? Without identifying the maximum salary for each department, how will you identify the person? You can't identify, right? So first what we are doing, we are identifying the maximum salary here. Okay. We are identifying, okay. This is how we identified this data we have. Okay. This data we have. This data we have department name. Okay. Highest salary. This is what we got, right? So now, in order to identify to which person is earning this salary, what we are doing, we are going into the employee table again. So, okay, this is an employee table for you, right? This is your output of SQL query. This is output of SQL query, right? Till clear? So far clear? Yeah. Okay, this is output of SQL query. So now to identify which person is earning this salary, what you are doing? You are just going to employee table, and then you are checking, okay, first what department I have? Information services. What you will do? You will go and check
employee name. We are checking employee name.
So you are going and checking first information services, right?
Yeah.
Normally you don't go and check the first name and last name, right? First, what you have to do? You have to check, okay, for this department, this is the highest salary. What I need to do first? I have to go to department first. Okay. Okay. I have information services. What I will do? I will go and search for information services. Now I have information services. How many records I have? Around 10 records I have. Right?
Yeah.
We have 10 records. Out of this, I want to identify the person who is earning maximum salary. And I know the maximum salary for this department is 19,200. Right? So now I'll go here. Again, I will check, okay, where is 19,200? Okay, I have 19,200 here. So this is the person. Right?
Yes.
So now what you're doing, you have two sets. You are joining these two sets based on department name and then salary. Okay, you are comparing this department name to this employee department and also this salary to this employee salary. Then you will be able to identify which person is earning that salary.
Okay.
You got it? Now you have two sets, because that is how you are doing it manually. So how to write that query? Now you have to consider this as a set, right?
Yeah.
Now you have to consider this as a set. So let's load this data into table. Okay. Create table. Okay. Department highest salary. This is how you can create the table. Okay. You can just give statement like this. Then it will be able to create the table with this data. Whatever the data is coming out of this query, it will store the data into this table. Okay.
Okay.
Let's run this query. Let's see if it is running. Okay. I'm running. So you have created a table, right? You have created a table. Let's go and check the data. You got the data?
Yes.
So this is one more way to create the table. Okay. Whenever you want to have some data in a table, which is coming out of the query, you can do like this. Create table name as, then you can write the query below. Then whatever the result is coming out of this query, it will go and load the data into this table. Okay. This is one more way of creating a table in Oracle. Okay.
Okay.
Now you have these two tables, right? This table is there and this table is there, right? Now in this table, what you have? Department wise highest salary. Here you have employee details. Now our requirement is to identify the employee who is earning this salary, right?
Yeah.
How to do that? We have to join these two, because that's how we are doing, right? Manually. Let's start from first table is what? Employee. Employee 24. This is employee. And then you're joining. Okay. Inner join. What is this table? Department highest salary. Okay. Department highest salary. And which column we are joining for both the tables? And which column we are checking first? We are taking this department name.
Information service.
Yeah. No, department name, column.
Yeah, department.
So query, it won't refer to the values. It will refer to columns only. Okay.
Okay.
So you are not checking only for this department, right? You are checking for everything.
Oh,
so
everything.
Department name. Okay. E dot. Okay. Department. Okay, it is not coming here. Department name. Let's copy paste it from here. Department name. Okay. Department name equal to dh dot department name. Right. This is how we are joined. So if you join like this, what will happen? Do you need to join on any other column?
We are only joining department columns. We need employees also.
Employees will come from here, right? Because you are doing select star. Star means it will give all the columns from this table as well as this table.
Okay.
You see here, we are joining on the department. You got all the columns from employee here first.
Yes.
And then at the end, you will get columns from the second table as well. Okay, if you do select star, it will come like this. Star means all columns. Okay, it is showing all columns right below.
Yeah.
And also it is showing from where it is coming. If you see the first one is E dot. So I'm hovering over here. Just put your mouse over here. I'm hovering over here. E dot first name. E means, what is that E? Employees April 24. We are giving aliasing. So we are referring this table with this alias. alias you can give like this as E. Okay.
Okay.
You are referring like this. Okay.
Yeah.
So now if you go here, what it is giving? Select star from. If you star refers to E dot first name, E dot last name. So it is giving all the columns. If you want to have only few columns, you can give it here. E dot first name. What do you want? E dot last name and E dot middle name.
Middle name.
And then from second table, what do you want? Department name. And then salary, right? Salary. Highest salary. Okay. So now, if you run this query, what will happen? Okay. It got stuck. Let's just wait. Okay. Yeah. Now, if you run this query, what data it is giving?
Oh, we'll get department name, employee ID, and the salary.
So it will give only the people who are earning highest salary.
Yes.
Okay, let's see what will happen. Okay, what is happening? Let's see.
Because we are specifying only employee name, department name, and the highest salary, and then we'll get it.
So now here, what you're doing, you're joining on basis of department, right?
Yes.
So now what will happen here? For example, now you have this data. For example, take only information services. Okay.
Yeah.
And let's get the data for information services from here. Okay. To make it easy so that we can refer it here. So you're doing joining between this table and this table, right?
Yes.
For example, think like only information services is there. Okay. Now, if you join on top of information services, you are joining between these two tables. How the data will come? Tell me. This information services, it will join. Okay.
Yeah.
So let me put it here. So this is how it is joining. Okay. Now what will happen? Tell me. So this information services will be joined with this one, right? And then it will get all of this data, right? All of this data from this table and this data from this table, right?
Yes.
Then what it will do? You're joining these two tables on information.
So then we'll get employee name beside highest salary.
Beside highest salary, we'll get the employee name, right?
Yeah.
Now you got it. Will you get any other data on joining these two?
No other data because the same data is there here and here.
No. So now you're joining, right? These two tables you are joining. So consider this is one table. This is another table. You're joining based on department name. This is department name, right?
Yes.
Department name. This is salary. Okay.
Yeah.
This is first name, last name, middle name. First name, last name, middle name. Okay. Now, if you join these, what will happen? Now you are joining based on department name.
From here, it will take first name, last name, middle name, and from here.
And then for other two, it will take salary. Yeah. So only this record will come, or any other record will come out of this?
No, only that record will come out.
No, you remember joins, what will happen? Informatica services, information service, it will join with this. So how many records are there? First, it will go and check for this record. So it will join with this, and then it is giving that record. Is there any other record matching in this table with information services? This is also matching, right? This is also matching. This is also
but
matching.
Salary doesn't match. Then it will take as a null then.
Are you checking for the salary here?
Highest salary? No, we are not
selecting it. You're selecting it.
Yeah, no, we are not checking for.
So what will happen? It will give all the data.
Yeah.
Right? Because it is comparing with the second record. So there is a match. So it will get this record. Right?
Okay.
It will get this record. And what are the other columns we are getting? DH dot department, DH dot ISL. DH is this one, right? Department ISL, right? So it will get it from here.
Yeah. All the data will be coming
again it will join with this. Again it will. So there is a match. There is a match for each and every record, right? There is a match for each and every record. It will get it. And for all the matches, it will get the department name IS salary from the second table, right?
Yes.
This is how it will come. But do we want this?
No.
Here, this person is not earning this much, right?
Yes.
So what we have to do? We have to compare the salary as well. You have to compare salary as well. Then only you will get. So now what will happen? It will go and check on the department and it will go and check on the salary as well. If both are matching, then only it will give that record. If there is no match, then it won't give that record. For the second record, what will happen? First, it will check on department. If it is matching, it will check on highest salary. Is it matching?
No.
No. So it won't give if that is the case, right? So now you have to write here. What you have to write? You have to write one more condition. E dot salary equal to DH dot highest salary, right? Because this salary should match with this salary. Then only you have to give that record, right?
Yes.
Now it got stuck. Let me try to stop it. Okay. We may need to write the query again if it is getting closed. Okay. It is not responding. Just closing it. SQL developer. Let me open it again.
We didn't save it.
Yeah, no problem. Let's write the query because it got stuck, right? So we can't save it.
Yeah.
I think it is taking so much time to come back. So I've just closed it. We can write the query. That's not a big one, right? So it is waiting for the initializing and then let's connect to the database. Now, if you see, we have two tables, right? One is employee table. Okay. Another one is we have created one more table, department highest salary, right?
Yes.
Now you're joining both these tables, right? Employee 24. This you have given as we are doing inner join, so it will give only the match data, right? Only match data. What we did, we joined a department name equal to DH dot department. What is the other thing we need to join?
Employee name.
E dot salary. You are joining
Salary. Yeah.
salary.
Yes.
This salary should be equal to this salary. So what is the name of the column in the first table? Salary.
Salary.
What is the name of the salary in the second column?
Highest salary.
Yes, correct. So that it will pull only the highest salary data. Okay. And what columns we want from E? First name, last name,
middle name, department ID.
Okay.
Department.
Now E dot department name. Okay, let's pull that. And
DH
dot
department name.
Department name and DH dot highest salary. Right. Now let's run this query. What happened? It got the data. For executive, he is the person.
Yes.
For information services, he is the person, Peter. For human resources, Grant Culbertson is the person. So like this, you will get the data. So now if you don't give salary, if you don't compare, what will happen? So see here, for tool design, it is saying 26,900 and everybody is earning that much for it is saying. But is it true? It is wrong, right? Because if you go to tool and design, what is happening? This 26,900 only Jancy is the person.
Yeah.
Is the person. Other persons are not earning. But what will happen here? It will give other person names as well, right?
Yeah.
So we should not do like that. So when we are doing join, should be proper. Okay. So see here, for all of this, it is saying like 27,400. But this is wrong, right?
Yes.
What you have to do for that, you have to just add the salary condition, then you will get it. So this is how you will get the data. Okay. Now, how to get this in informatics? What you will do? What you will do? First, you have to identify the highest salary for each department.
Yes.
Right? First, you have to identify the highest salary. For that, what you will do? If you go to paint, now see, first you will have source, right?
Person.
You will have source. Okay, here you
qualify
to Word. Okay, go to Word. Now here, what will happen? First, you will give this, okay? You will give the source will come, right? Source will come,
Source qualifier.
okay? Then what you will get? You will get source qualifier, right? Source qualifier you will get, right? After that, what you have to do? You have to identify the
Expression.
highest salary. You have to identify the highest salary for each.
Highest salary. Yeah.
How will you identify which transformation you have to use? Which transformation you have to use? What you are writing here? For example, in order to load the data into your department highest salary table, what you did? Department wise, I have generated the data. What is the highest salary, right? How did you do it? Department wise, what is the highest salary? How did you write the query? What query you have written?
What query? I
Group by,
didn't get.
right?
Yeah,
Group
group
by,
by.
group by department name we have written,
Group
right?
by. Yes, yes.
So in order to identify what is the highest salary for each department, we have given group by department name
Department name and maximum salary.
maximum salary, because our requirement is to get the highest salary for each department, right? So this is
Yes,
how
sir.
you do, right? Now
Yeah.
you are getting the data from employee 24. You are getting the data here. Your source is there, your source qualifier. What it will do? It will read all the data. Like this, it will read all the data. All right.
Yeah.
So what you have to do after this? You have to apply group by. You have to
Yeah.
apply group by department. Which transformation will do the group by in Informatica?
Aggregator, sir.
Yes, you have to use aggregator. And then in aggregator, what you have to calculate? Maximum of salary you have to calculate.
Salary.
Then you have to, and then you have to load the
Target. Load that to target.
target. How to load the data into target, right? Now what happened? You have created this, right? Department highest salary. You got this data.
Yes.
Sorry, what is happening here? Department name, it is not running. Okay, department name. So
We have given select department name incorrect.
okay. Department name here also. Department name. Now you are running.
Again it has taken wrong names.
Okay, let's take it from here. Salary is wrong.
Yeah.
Why it came double? Okay, this is what you got it from this Informatica, right?
Yes.
What did you get? You got this one. Now what you have to do? What did you do here in SQL? You join this one with this one.
Okay.
Right? Now what you have to do? You have to create another mapping. With this one, you load the data into this one. Right? With Informatica mapping, what you will do? You will load the data into this table. This table is nothing but this query only, right? Whatever the data is coming out of this query, that we have stored it in this table, right?
Yes, sir.
First, what we have done, we have identified the salary for each department. Then we join this data with the actual table to get the data, right?
Yes.
Same thing. So this table is nothing but this query only, right?
Yes.
The table is nothing but this query only, because how we store the data into this table? By running this query.
Yeah.
Okay. First, what we have done here, you go to Notepad. Okay, let me write here so that you will be clear. Okay, our requirement is identify the employee who are earning highest salary. Identify them who are earning highest salary for each department, right?
Yes.
For that, solution is first what we have to do? Get the highest salary for each department. How did you do this? By writing this query, you got the data. Okay.
Yeah.
Now what you did? You have loaded the data into some table. Okay.
Yes.
Loaded the data. Load the data into one table. Okay.
Yeah.
Now join this new table with
The original one.
yes employee table. Based on by using which column we need to join?
With the employee name.
Department name. Department name and
Salary.
salary. Now this query will give
The highest salary for the
data.
department.
Yeah, will give the employees information who are earning highest salary in the department, right?
Yeah.
So this is how you did it. Now, this in SQL you did it, right? In Informatica, how to do? Now you have to create a mapping to load the data to identify the maximum salary, right? First, we have to identify the maximum salary for each department, right?
Yes.
So here you did that. And then this data first you have to load into your table. Okay.
Yes.
Consider this is the table you are loading. Okay.
Yeah.
So what it will do in this mapping, okay, this is mapping one. This is mapping one. What it will do, it will load the data into that table. So now what we have to do, we have to join the, okay, you have to join the table created in first step, right?
Yes.
This is step one, okay, or step A. With which table we need to join?
Employee table.
Employee table. Okay. This is mapping one. Now we have to create a mapping two. Okay. In mapping two, what we have to do? We have to take two sources now. This is
Source one, source two.
employee. Okay. This is employee, right? And this
Yeah.
is department wise highest salary, right?
Yes.
Department highest salary. Now you need to join the source with this table, right? This is also another source you have to take.
Yeah.
Right? The source is nothing but employee. Now you have to join both of this. You have to join both of this by using a
Joiner transformation.
joiner transformation. So your joiner will be there. Okay. Your joiner will be there. And what are the conditions? Based on what you have to join? Department
name and salary.
Salary. Okay. Department name and salary. Now, see here, I'll just link them. Okay. I'll just link them. Okay. You are doing this and then you are doing this. Once you do that, what you will do? You will load that data into another target, right?
Yeah.
Here, what it will have? Employee details who are earning highest salary. This is what it will do, right?
Yes.
What it will happen. So overall, you need two mappings to achieve this one, to achieve our solution for this requirement. You are clear here?
Yes, sir.
You are clear with the flow, how we are doing it?
Yeah.
Right?
We should do two separate, one for aggregator expression. We'll use one for
Yes, you
aggregator,
should
one
do
joiner.
that. Yes, you should do that. So let's go ahead and then create a mapping. Okay. Let's go
So
ahead
we are
and
doing them two separately, sir.
yes, yes.
Then we'll load into two different targets.
We need two different targets now because here this target is one and
then
target is
how
this
come
data.
one output will be the sir two we'll load into two different targets.
Yeah, but you don't refer to this one, right? Because this is required. This is your requirement. First, you will run that, you'll get the data, and then you will run this one.
Yeah.
So you need to have the data. You need to have this data, right? Without having this data, how will you get this data?
Okay. So we need not join those two then.
Which two?
I'm talking about Informatica, sir. We'll do aggregator for a
Yes.
highest salary.
Yes. This is one mapping. This is another mapping. So you join the mappings. You got this data. You have loaded. Now, here, if you see what you do, whatever you are doing in SQL, you have to do the same thing here. Okay. If you see here, first you are getting this data and loading into a table. And then you are joining these two tables, right? Now you are not at all related to this one.
Yeah.
Because you have this data.
Yes.
Right? You have this data, you're joining it. Correct?
Yeah.
That's what we have to do in Informatica. DB employee, then we are doing department-wise highest salary, right? Department highest salary. This is the mapping we are creating. Okay. For this, what you need? You need a source. What is the source? Employee. Okay. Or you have a table, right? You are reading the data from employee. Now you have it. Okay. What you will have again? You need to have a
Joiner, aggregator.
Aggregator. Again, from this, what columns you need? Go to ports. What columns you need? Just you need the department and the salary, right?
Salary.
Do you need any other columns here?
No, sir.
No, because we don't need any of those things. We just need these two columns. Okay.
Department and the highest salary.
Department and salary. Drag it here. Okay. Now here, what you have to do? Go to properties. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, what did we do here? Sorry, here I have added filter. Sorry. What do you have to add? Aggregator. Aggregator, right? This is aggregator.
Okay.
Okay. Now go here. Aggregator. Now in aggregator, you have properties. In properties, what do you have?
We
Basically,
need to go to ports.
We need to go to ports, right? So here, this is not an output. What we want, it should be grouped by department name. You need to have one more column, max salary, right?
Yes.
Max salary.
Yeah,
Then
this is output.
This is output, and it should be number or integer. Okay. Now here, this should be output, not input. And we have to come here and write the logic in the expression, right?
Yeah.
In the expression, what is the logic for us? Aggregate function? Max, because we are calculating the maximum of
salary.
Okay, validated. Okay, validated. Okay, then okay. Now apply. Okay, now okay. What do you have to do? Now you have saved it. It is invalid because you have to load this data into a target. So what is the target for us here? You have this department. This is there, right? Department highest salary.
Yes.
This table already is there. So what you can do? You can import that structure instead of creating the table from here. You can import that structure, right?
Yeah.
Because till now we don't have the table. That's the reason we have created it here, and then we have generated the SQL and then executing it here. Now you have the table. You need not to do that. You can directly import it. You can directly import first unit because you don't have the table
here.
Yeah, so you don't have that structure. So what you have to do? You have to go here, admin, connect to it, come here, tables, department wise highest salary. See here, department highest salary is there, right? It's okay. Then it will come. Department highest salary is there. Now come here. Now it is not coming here, so you have to save it. Okay, save it. Department highest salary. Let's disconnect here once. Okay, now connect. Go to targets. Oh, here you have. Go to targets.
It's the third one.
Third one. Okay. Department IS salary. You got it. Now you have to link these two. Right? Clear here?
Yes, sir.
Now you are clear?
Yeah.
So what you can do, you can arrange all iconic. Okay. Yeah. What do you have to do? You have to create another mapping
with the joiner.
With the joiner. Okay. M underscore. Okay. M underscore employee department highest salary joiner, right?
Yeah.
Now here what you need, you have to go to sources again. You have to drag for employee, right?
Yeah.
You drag your employee, and from employee, what are the columns that you need? First name, last name,
last name, middle name,
and the department name and salary. You don't need all of this, right?
Yeah.
Now close it. apply. Okay. Now you need the source, right? What source you need? Department highest salary. You need to read the data from this, right?
Yeah.
So what you have to do? Is it there in the sources? It is there in targets.
Yeah,
But
it is there in the
the
target.
sources, right? So you can't use this target as a source, right?
Yeah.
What you have to do? You have to import again sources. Into sources also, you have to import that table. Import from database, then connect. Okay. Where you have source dev to, you have tables. You have it, this one, right?
Department
Then
highest salary.
press OK. Now you got it.
Yes.
You got it in the employees
Third one.
sources.
Targets. In the
Yeah.
target not.
This is source because
So
you
yeah,
have to use
sources
this as
also.
source. You're clear here, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Drag here. Now it is coming as a source. Now, if you drag this as here, it will come as target, but you
Target.
can't use it as a source, right? So
Yes.
that's the reason we don't have that structure. We have imported it as a source. Okay.
Okay.
Now what you have to do?
So we can do importing for both source and target
Yeah,
directly
because
from the
you
database.
can't use the target as a source one, right?
Okay.
Source means source. So in the sources, whatever the
But
structure
with the source one, we can create a target without downloading.
with we can create the target. Again, how we are creating it? From here, we are creating a target. We are creating a target.
Yeah, target.
If you create target, it will come here. You can do that.
Okay.
But from target, you can't create the source.
Okay.
Clear?
Yeah.
Now you have these two data sets. What you are doing in SQL? These two data sets are there.
We are using inner join.
Yeah, we are doing joiner. Joiner is you have to come here, select it. Okay. Now
Yeah. We need first name, last name, middle name.
yes, everything we need here. And then from here also, you
Select
need
all.
these two columns, right?
Yeah.
These two columns. Okay. Now you got it. Now what we have to do? Go inside the joiner, go to condition. Which column we are joining? Condition is nothing but your on clause. Condition is nothing but your on clause. Okay.
Okay.
So which one you are using? For example, let's go to ports. Here department one is nothing but from where it is coming?
Department from the department name table.
Salary. Yeah, department highest salary table it is coming, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And this department name it is coming from employee. So
employee
to
table.
clear out the confusion, I'm just renaming it as employee underscore. Okay. Then applying it. If you go to condition, you have to join department name with employee department name.
Yes.
What is the other condition we have? Highest salary with highest salary with salary. You see here, that is what we are doing, right?
Yes.
Department name with
Salary.
salary with highest salary.
Department highest salary.
And if you go to properties, what should be the join type?
Normal join.
Normal join. Okay. Why it is normal join? Because we want only the employees who are matching between two, right?
Yeah.
Normal join is nothing but what type of join? Inner join. Correct?
Yes.
Normal join is nothing but inner join. So whatever we are doing in SQL, okay, do not match. The condition is not valid. Data types or codes are not matching. Okay. Let's see here. It is double. Okay. Then here, salary, what we have to make? Double. Okay. Apply. Okay. Apply. Here also make it double. Okay. Here also make it double. Now
can't we keep it number, sir?
we can keep it number also. We can keep number also. That is fine. Okay. Here will not have number. Basically, you will have.
It doesn't have. Okay, integer.
Okay. In Oracle, you will have number.
Okay.
Data type. So now you have it here. You join both of these, right? You have to store this data into a target. Now, do you have any structure for any table with this structure in Oracle? We don't have, right? We just ran the query. We are not storing it in.
Yeah, we don't have.
You can
We
create
should
it.
add target.
This is how you can do it. This is how you can do it. Now, if you
Okay.
come to targets, you have, is the target created?
Yes.
The target name here, joiner transformation 1.
We
Okay.
didn't connect it.
Yeah. Now we have to save it. If you save it, automatically it will come. Let me go here and let me connect everything. Okay.
Yeah.
It's not a problem. You should get it. Joiner transformation 1. Okay.
It has come, sir. Joiner transform.
It didn't come here
In the
in the
middle little. Yeah.
This is joiner transformation. Here it is coming as joiner transformation. Okay, joiner transformation. Correct. It came. I'm confused. So what you have to do? You have to rename this so that you don't confuse. Right?
Yeah.
Because joiner transformation is given some different name. Let's do employee department highest salary. Right?
Yeah.
Let's give this. Oh, sorry. It came as plus. So let's give for your clear, right?
Yeah.
So whatever we are doing in SQL, same thing we are trying to do here, right?
Yeah.
Now come here. Now rename your table as well. Okay. Rename your, this is target employee department highest salary, right? That's okay. What is the table here? Employee department highest salary, right? Now go to targets and then get the SQL of the selected table.
Generate.
Generate. So here normalizer, no. We have to give some different name. Employee department. Okay, let's give this. Generate SQL file. I think is it generated? Now it is generated, right? Successfully generated. Go here. Go to downloads. You can see that file. Okay. Now
Yes.
open this. Open this in Notepad. Get the SQL and then run it in Oracle. All right.
Yes.
Run it in Oracle. Now this table is created. What do you have to do? You have to go to designer. Where is the designer? Here it is there. Close it. Now go to mapping, save it, control S. It is valid, right?
Yes.
Now what you have to do? You have to load the data into first this one and then this one. First, you can't run joiner because you don't have this data. All right.
Yes. Right.
So now go to workflow. Go to workflow. Workflow manager. Connect to your repository. Okay. Connect to your repository. Connect to your training folder.
Training.
Now see here. Now let's connect them. Now what we have to do? We have to create session for what first?
For aggregator.
For aggregator. Where is that? File department matrix. No, this is not the one. What is our mapping name? Let's go and check here. DB employee department highest salary, right? DB employee department highest salary. This is the one, right?
Yes.
Come here. Now go here. Go to mapping. This is the one. You are reading it. You are connected to the database. Okay. This is fine. Everything is fine. Now this is table is there. How to change it as normal. Already we have the data. So truncate the table before loading it. Okay. Truncate it before loading it because we are using already created table, right? And in the table already we have the data, right? If you don't truncate it, what will happen? So here it will load the data again below, right?
Yes.
You'll have the data 2 times.
True. Okay.
So truncating it, apply. Okay. Okay. Now, first you have to run this, right? First you have to run this. Then you need to have another session as well.
Session for joiner transformation.
This is for joiner. Okay. Where is this? This one only. DB employee department. DB
Joiner.
employee department joiner. Now you have it. Okay. Now you have it. You have these two, right? These two are there. So for this one, what you have to do? Go to mapping. This is fine. Source, everything is fine. Now go to target. This another source. Another source also you are reading the data. And department, change it to normal. And now that's it. Okay. Press OK. Here, what you need to do? First, you have to run this one and then this one. So I'm creating dependency. Okay. So what you have to do? You have to run this one first and then this one. So how we can run both of them? So you have to start workflow from task. What it will do is first it will run this task, then it will run the dependent task because we are linking it, right?
Yeah.
So first it will run this and then it will run this. So let's see how it is. Okay. Start workflow from task. If you want to run only this one, what you have to do?
Start workflow.
Start task. If you want to run only this one, start task. If you want to both of this, which are running after this one also, what you have to do is start workflow from task. Okay.
Yeah. So far we never used, sir, this.
Yes, we did not use it because we did not have that requirement as well. Okay.
Yeah.
So now what you have to do? Start workflow from this task. What it will do? It will open the monitor. Okay. In the monitor, you can see here. First department is running, right? Department is succeeded, and then it is running this one. Got it?
Yeah.
So it is failed. Why? Table or view does not exist. Table or view does not exist. What is the table name here? We have employee department highest salary. What is the table it is trying to load? Target joiner table. See here. Insert into target joiner table. We have to go here, change the table name here. How we can change the table name? Here you have to come and change the table. Correct?
Yeah.
We did this earlier, right?
Yes.
Saved it. And again, I'm restarting it from here. Okay. Start workflow from task. You go to monitor. See here. First highest salary is running. It is succeeded. Then
Yes.
it is running joiner.
Yes.
Again, it is failed. Why it is failing? Employee department name invalid identifier. Department name invalid identifier. Sorry, I think what is happening here? Employee department name, department name. Okay. Department name, salary. It is giving something different. Let's go and check in the design. This is department IS salary. This is joiner. Okay. What we have here? Department, last name, first name, employee, department name, salary. Everything is fine. Department name, invalid identifier. Department name. Where is the department name here? Why it is giving this? First name, last name, middle name, title, department. I think this is wrong. What we are doing here? Department name. DB department joiner one. What is this here? DB highest salary joiner. Sorry, here we have linked some different one. Okay. See here, to which mapping we have linked this one? What is the mapping? DB employee department joiner we have done. But what we have to do? Department highest salary joiner, right? See here, it's linked to some different mapping. Okay. So what we have to do now? Let's delete this because that is a wrong mapping, right?
Yeah.
Session and then create it again. So this is the one, right?
Yes.
No.
No, this is already we did for
highest salary joiner. Highest salary joiner. Where it is? Here it is.
Yes.
Now you got it.
Employee highest salary.
The mistake we did. Link it. Okay. Now we have to go to target. Change it to. That's the only change. Correct. Control S, then start it from here, right? Start from here. Start workflow from task. Go to monitor. Then see here. First highest salary is getting loaded. And then your joiner, department highest salary joiner. Everything is loaded.
Yes.
Now come here and then see. Check the data from this table. Check the data from this table. Now you got it? For 16 departments who are earning the highest salary, you got it?
Yes.
Correct? So Peter is the one who is earning information services. Okay.
Yeah.
Now we ended up creating two mappings for this requirement. Right? Two mappings for this requirement. How to do it by using a single mapping? That's what we need to learn. So that we can do by using the rank transformation.
What is that, sir?
Rank transformation. Okay. A rank transformation. What it will do is, okay, I'll tell you. So instead of aggregator, if you use rank, what will happen? Let's see. Okay. So let's copy this one, same as it is, highest salary rank. Okay. So highest salary rank, what you have to do? You have to remove these two. And what is your target here? Employee department highest salary. What is the other one? Joiner is there. Employee department. I think this is the one, right? Into this table, you have to load the data, right?
Yes.
Now you have created two different mappings to load the data into this. Now you have employee data, right? You have this employee data. By using this employee data only, how to identify highest salary employees for each department. So for that, what we did, first we went ahead with joiner, and then first we have calculated highest
the maximum salary,
and then we joined it with employee table to get the data, right?
Yes.
Now, how will you do this by using a rank? I'll tell you. Simple process. Just put a rank here. Okay. So automatically rank index came.
Yes.
So what you have to do is here now let's remove this because we don't have all the columns, right? So let's add sequence CSQ transformation. Okay, employee 24. Now you are getting all the columns here. This is how you got it, right? Because we removed not required columns, right?
Yeah.
Now let's pull all of these columns from here also. Again, what you need? Only you need employee first name, middle name, last name, and then department
name, salary.
Right? So now apply it. Okay. Now just pull these columns here. We are not doing anything. Simple process. Okay. Now we got it. So what you have to do here? Go to rank transformation. Go to ports. You have everything. Okay. You have to group by which one? For each department you want, right? For each department you want highest salary. Who earned the highest salary, right? So your rank should be salary. Your rank should be salary because you want highest salary one. So what rank will do is it will group this data. Okay. It will group the data based on department. So if you go here, it will group this data based on department. If you apply rank. Okay. Now what rank will do is it will give ranking to your record.
Department.
Records you have? Records you have, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What rank will do? It will give ranking. Based on what it has to give the ranking. That's what you have to mention in the rank column. Okay. So you want ranking based on first name, or you want ranking based on last name or salary. Here we want rank based on salary. And who is earning highest salary, that should come as 1. And who is earning next salary will go it as 2. And then 13,000 will come as 3. And then it will come as 4. It will come as 5. Like this it will come. Okay.
Yeah.
So rank, you have to do it on the salary one. Okay. Go to properties. If you do top, what it will do, whether it will do ascending or descending, we can see. So you will understand it. Salary ascending or salary descending. It is salary descending, right? Because highest salary you are
Highest
getting.
is on the top.
So
Yeah,
if you salary
descending.
descending, what will happen? It will come as 1, and then it will come as 2, then it will come as 3, and then 4, then 5, right?
Yeah.
Now here it will give number of ranks. How many ranks you want to give? Only 1 or 2 or 3. Okay. So here, if you give only 1, so what it will do is it will fetch only this record or this record based on how you are ranking it. Clear?
Yeah.
So now we are doing only 1. Okay. Then apply it. Then do this. Now what you have to do? You have to join all of this to this table. Okay. Now you don't have these 2 columns, right? Because you are not joining with the department and everything. You are not getting it. Let's
Yes.
try to arrange all iconic. Then Control S. Go to workflow. Create the session for this transformation, for this mapping. Where you have rank, right? Now here, what you have to do? You have to come here. Employee, department. So let me do one thing. Okay, let me do one thing. Let's look for, okay, this underscore rank. Let me do. Okay, another table, underscore rank. So what you have to do here? This table name you have to give it here. Target table. All right. Target table name we have changed, right?
Yes.
Target table name we have changed. Apply. Okay. Now I'm not doing anything. I'm not creating underlying table, right? Intermediate
Yeah.
table I'm not creating. So I'm just running it. What is
Yeah.
happening here? It is succeeded. Okay. It is succeeded. Now you can see 16 records came.
Yes.
Go to Argil and then see. Okay. This is the table, right? You are getting. You got this data for each department. Highest salary you got for document control, for engineering, and for executive. This is the highest salary, right? Got it?
Yeah.
So same way you did in the same way, right? So here, if you come to this one for human resources, what is the highest salary? 19,500, right?
Yes.
So for human services, we go to human services. 19,500 you got.
Yes,
Then you
sir.
got Grant Culberton. Right?
Albertson.
So now if you go here, what is that human resources, right? Control F. Okay. Control F. Human array. Sorry. This is highlighted. Okay. Human resources. Human resources. 19,500 is the highest one. Grant Culbertson, right? That's what you got it here.
Yes.
So this is the simplest way. Top is nothing but what it is doing. Top means it is giving. Is ranking the
Descending order.
descending order. Okay. Top is descending order. Now, if you give bottom, what it will do?
Descending order. The least value on the top.
Least value it will give. So let's go and check. Okay. Let's refresh the mapping. Now we changed it to bottom right here. You see here,
Yes.
we changed it to properties bottom, right? Clear?
Yeah.
Now save date and then running it. Okay. Running it. Now it is very simple, right? Instead of using all that logic, what you did, it is succeeded now. You just use the rank transformation, right?
Yes.
You just used rank transformation. So here, we'll see here. Then let's order by department name. So that employee department name. Sorry, employee department name. Now see here, for the document control, for the first load, you got this one. For the second load, what you got? 5,600.
Yes.
In the same way, this is the highest salary. This is the lowest salary.
Lowest.
This is the highest. This is the lowest.
So we are getting both the values.
Because you changed it to bottom, right?
Yes.
You ran this session 2 times. This is first session. This is the second, right?
Yes.
If you are running this, what is the property that you have? top.
Top.
This, when you are running
Bottom.
this, you have bottom. So when you are running top, what it is doing? It is giving highest salary.
Highest value.
That means it is doing salary descending. And when you are
Yes.
making it bottom, okay, this is bottom. When you are doing bottom, what it is doing?
It's
Salary
doing
ascending. And then it is giving this lowest salary. If you go to your Excel, this is what it is doing, right? So
Yes.
where is that ranking? Where did I give that? I gave here, right? So this is what it is doing. Ascending means, top means descending. So this is highest salary. Bottom means ascending. So it will give highest salary for the, sorry, it will give the first ranking to the lowest salary.
Yes.
Now it is very simple, right? Instead of writing all this logic, first you are identifying the highest salary by using aggregator. Then you are going ahead and joining with the joiner to get the employee details. Instead of that, you can directly go ahead with the rank transformation. It is making very simple, right? So go to rank transformation. What it will do? First, you have to identify for which group you want the data. In which group you want to identify the metrics. Here, for our requirement, inside the department, we want to identify who are earning the highest salary, right?
Yes.
Means we are making department as a group. Same thing, right? Group by department. That's what we have done in the SQL. Group by department first to identify the highest salary, right?
Yes.
Okay. And then what you're doing in the ranking here, let me connect my chart. Just a minute, we'll complete the session. Okay. So here what you did the grouping based on department. You did a grouping based on department, and you are doing ranking based on salary. This is rank checkbox. So here you are ticking this. That means you will do either ascending or descending based on salary. And ascending or descending will be based on top or bottom property. Bottom is nothing but ascending. Top is nothing but descending. Now, if you give 1 means it will fetch only number 1 rank. If you give 2, so what it will do? It will fetch
the next highest also it will take.
Yeah, it will get 2, right? If you give 3, it fetch 3. Okay. So
if we give the complete number of this thing, it will give all the day.
Yeah, so let me give 5, for example, or let's just give. Okay, let's try to see what is happening. Okay.
Yeah.
Now Control S, you have to go and refresh the mapping, right? Refresh the mapping, Control S, and then start the task. Go to monitor and then check your data got loaded. See, 48 came. Earlier, how many came? 16 came.
16
into 3. Now, for each department, only you are getting highest salary here.
Yeah.
Earlier, you are getting only 1 salary for each department.
Yes.
Now, how many you are getting? If you go to
3.
the map, 3 you are getting. That's what. So if you go to properties, you are getting 3. Bottom 3. That means who are earning least salaries. Like 3 employees who are earning least salary in a department, right?
Yes.
Those 3 employees are earning least salary in that particular department. So how we can check this? You can run this. Okay. Again, order it by department. Now you got it, right? So for document control, these are the persons who are earning the least salary. The least salary is 56, and the next least salary is 92, and the next least salary is 13,000 for this department, right?
Yeah.
Even if you go and check in the document control, that is what you will get. This is top. This is top, right? Because descending. This is bottom, right? Because for highest salary we gave first rank, right? Bottom, lowest salary. So who are there? 1. This is 3. This is 2. This is what you got. 9,200, 13,000, and then 5,600. If you go here, what you got? 56, 92, 13. That's what you got, right?
Yes.
And this is for the first time load. This is second time load. This is third time load. Clear?
Yeah.
Now you got it, how you have implemented this solution by using rank transformation.
Yeah.
And also this is an alternative way, but this alternative way ended up creating so many things. Instead of doing this, whenever you are getting the requirement to identify the highest salary or top second salary, something like that, you can go for
Rank.
transformation. Clear?
Yes.
Any doubts?
Good, sir, so far.